Good morning. This is Alexander from All Security Equipment, and today we are online with Alex Niedzwiecki, the owner of Newport Gates in Newport, Rhode Island, a beautiful place in the US, and he's the winner of the B2B raffle. So, welcome, Alex.
Hi, thank you very much.
All right. So, can you tell us a little bit more about your company? What do you guys do? What is your area of service? And maybe a cool project that you worked on in the past few weeks.
Sure. So we're based in Newport, Rhode Island, like you said. We do mostly residential, new installations for automatic gates, a lot of service work around Rhode Island, servicing gates, anything that's required for any kind of access control for those gates. Start from like a bespoke kind of blank slate for new builds. And we can customize your gate for anything you find online, any pictures, work with a lot of architects, make the customer happy.
And so you said you're manufacturing the gates, you're fabricating gates.
Yes, we fabricate the gates from start to finish, from the posts, the infrastructure, everything that needs to go under the driveway, loops, sensors, finish it with usually a nice cedar gate for the coasts around here, but we can do ornamental or any design you come up with.
And so before the recording, we're talking that you like to work with stainless steel, which is, every part of the US has its own, I would say, specialty metal. But I was surprised with stainless steel because we are based in Florida, in Southeast Florida, and we kind of have the same problem that you have, which is salt. For you have winter salt and summer, but like from the ocean. And so, that's a cool little tip for other, fabricator. Why stainless steel?
So we use stainless steel because it's obviously more resistant to corrosion. We get a lot of salt water. The winters are pretty harsh up here, so any kind of corrosion, water egress is really harmful for hinges and the posts and gates. If we don't use stainless steel, we'll galvanize all our steel that goes in the ground for our posts, and then finish it with a paint. So yeah, stainless steel seems to be what we have found works the best.
And so how did you first hear about All Security Equipment, and what made you decide to become a customer?
So I first just searched online for gate operators, found that All Security is they're great at confirming orders. They usually ship out right away, give you some great tracking. They pack all their equipment very well. It comes, and I haven't seen any damage to operators or anything like that. So they've been very efficient that way.
We packed well, but you also maybe have a good UPS team in Newport, Rhode Island. Because unfortunately, we pack the best. Our goal is, of course, not, let's say, carriers can be a little rough on the packages.
Yeah. Everything comes out very quickly. We get a confirmation right away, and it usually leaves the next day, and we have it. Which is important to our customers. If we have an operator that's down or some part that we need, photo beams are always something that are getting corroded out here, so we're replacing those. Loop detectors, recently we've had a lot of lightning storms up here. The loops under the ground are very susceptible to ground strikes, which blow the detectors, but that's an easy fix if you have the spare part on the shelf.
And what products that you have discovered on All Security Equipment that you didn't know before, and that is making your life a little easier, or like a new service offering?
Speaking of loops, I first found, I think it's a Cartel wireless loop. That's a probe actually put in the ground. It doesn't require any trenching. It's a really easy install. It gives you a sound feedback for when the loop is being detected or the probe is being detected. That is one thing I did find when I was searching for it on All Security that other dealers didn't have right away, and they were it's really helped me out in places where a loop has gone bad, or there's we can't get under a driveway, and that's a perfect solution for that.
Are you more the type of guy that just goes online and buys what you need, or do you call in, or a mix of both?
It's a mix of both. I will call for some information sometimes if it's a first time product that I'm using. For the most part, we try to stick with what we know works well. So I repeat order of the same equipment.
Which is, we want to know.
So like the Cartel loops, LiftMaster operators, the LA400 is something that we use pretty consistently. In AES, Praetorian Guard, very user friendly with their new apps. Yeah, that's just some of the stuff.
The point of installing, and it's the same thing with us, is that you want to have a go-to, installation that once it's installed, it works. Because what you want is installed new stuff. You don't want to come back and like, I need to repair this. I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
So I always like to hear, what is your go-to system? So that way, it might give some good ideas to other installers as well, and make sure that you have a most profitable install.
We do have a wide variety of operators we put in because each situation is different. We get very high winds in Newport. Any kind of low voltage operator that has a inherent detector inside of it, an obstruction detector, will confuse that with high winds sometimes, so that then we'll switch that to, or we'll plan for a hydraulic operator that would withstand some of the wind, and the run times are a little bit longer. You can adjust the run times on that.
And have you ever used the magnetic locks with the operators?
We use Locanox and Securitron locks, mag locks on our gates.
You know that we have very good outdoor magnetic locks.
Oh yeah. I have actually on my shelf, I have all security equipment lock on my shelf right now.
All right. You tell us how it goes then. All right. And so before the recording, you told me that you opt to choose the $1,000 credit. And so what is your plan with it? Are you going to try to make one install a little bit more profitable, or you're going to splurge on some additional, I know that we have some outfits, some, gear, or things like that. What is the plan with the $1,000?
I'll probably spend it on parts and equipment that I'm going to use in the future. That will be more profitable. But thank you very much. This is a nice surprise.
Yeah, no, that's the point. Our first goal is to help people and help installers, have a easier time ordering, getting parts, instead of driving 45 minutes to the distributor or whatever. You don't just go on your computer, iPad at night, order the stuff. A couple of days later, it shows up. That's the whole goal.
Yep.
And so we want to, we're giving away money to help people spread the word about us. So very happy to do that. Very happy to help the community. So I'm very happy with the work you're doing. It looks really, really nice. And by the way, if you want to share any of your install, like a photo or video, we're more than happy to put it on the website, on the product page, and with your company name, so that people in the area that see that they might want to call you. And do you know also that because you're a B2B customer, you're listed as installer on our Find a Pro map?
Oh, wow. Okay.
We have, I'll send you the link after, but we have like a little dynamic card, and you put in your zip code and people can find installers in the area, and everybody that is a B2B customer gets access to that listing basically.
Great. Thank you.
So is there anything else you would like to share about your experience before we wrap up?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for your time.
I'm going to let you go back to work then.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Alex. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.